Okay, let's go.
Niche starter motor. So this was bought it on eBay, shipped out from the US. I ordered it last week on Wednesday, and it arrived this week on Wednesday, but I had to pick it up from FedEx collection place because I wasn't home when they tried to deliver it. So I ordered it out of haste, so I'm not 100% sure if it's the right one. When I looked it up on eBay, it did say 2015 Hyosung GT650r. So on a Hyosungs, the starter motor's on this side, but I do plan, once, because I'm stripping it down anyway, I do plan to pull all this off, because I want to switch out my battery monitor. At the moment I've got this one, it's directly connected to the battery, and I didn't install a switch for it at all, so it's constantly on. And then I got a little switch down here for my radiator, for the cooling fan, but I do need to get a new radiator eventually, because when I sit idle for a little too long it starts to overheat. So I've got a manual switch for the fan. So when I take all this off, I do replace that. I'm going to have the switch just installed up in here, and I got another battery monitor that I'm going to wire up properly. Just haven't figured out where I want to stick it yet, so I'll get back to you once I have this fairing off and the other side. Alright, see you soon. Alright, so here's the alternator. So I'm not sure this is the right one. I'm not sure this one will fit actually. I don't know. Well, either way, I've got to drain the coolant out of the radiator so I can move that hose. Alright. So I'm going to may remove it up here or down here. Probably do it down here, so now I can just pull the whole pipe off. And I may need to remove the sensor, whatever they call that, for the exhaust. Oh, I'll get stuck into that and check back with you soon. So what I did last night was just so I could get to the starter motor and pull it out more easily, I removed the hose for the radiator, and the starter motor on the GT650 is down the bottom here. So I disconnected the power. I need to give that a bit of a clean up, and unbolted it from here. So you unbolt this thing, there's a goes in, I don't know if you can see it right up here, and then another thing there, and then sorry, excuse me, So I pulled the starter motor out. I was jiggling it and it wasn't budging, so I just grabbed a mallet and hit the other end to budge it. So here's the old one. I've already, see, it's all a bit rusted. So I removed the old one and I've got the new one here, which I'm going to put in. Just need to put some oil around the end to seal it a bit. So I'll get to that, and I'll put the camera down so you can see the installation for anyone else who has a Hyosung. At least because there are a few videos on YouTube, but there's not many to find a good decent one. Most of it's all in Indian, or from India, so they're speaking their own language, so can't understand them. But anyway, I'll get back to you when I'm installing it. Okay, so I've already looped it up. Now I'm going to get it in here. Yeah. I think I should probably let's try this again. So. Let's try to see. Right, so, whoops. So, yeah, I think it's popped in a little bit. Stick that bolt in first, just to hold it a little bit in place. So now, let's see. Well, I'll get back to you when I've got it in and got it all connected up. I think it's going to take me a while just to try and push it in. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can so I don't wreck any of the teeth will scratch up any of the teeth. Alright guys, hi again. So a few days later, I've got the starter motor in. Yeah, got the starter motor in. You got 4 bolts to, when you change it, you got these 2 for that holds the bracket to the starter motor, and then you got 2 other bolts around the back that holds it to the engine. So when I was taking it out, I had to tap it because I was wiggling it, it wasn't budging, so I had to tap it with a mallet. And then when I put it back in, tapped it back with a mallet again. So I've got it all in. I've already started it. At first it was turning over, but it just wasn't started, so got my jump starter and but before I did that, I put in my new solenoid relay solenoid. Yeah, when took the old one out, put the new one in, and yeah, start up straight away. Well, not straight away, I had to jump start it first and then switch it off and then start it again, and yeah, it kicked in. Starts way better than it used to. So at the moment I've got the spare battery sitting there because I'm just in the middle of installing these LED strips. This is one of those RGB or whatever they call them, multicolors. It has a little remote switch somewhere here. Yeah, I made a bit of a mess. But yeah, I'm putting it back together. Already got this other side back together and running the wires through. So this pack that I got only has 4 LEDs, but it comes with a I bought it off eBay, but it comes with 6 plugs, so if I choose to get 2 extra, I can always plug it in. So I got 2 that's going to be in the front, and then the other 2 shall be in the back. But yeah, so basically I just picked a spot. I got some of this little stuff here, so just to secure the wiring. Yeah, when I was installing it, I wasn't thinking I was going to do an oil change, but because I want to ride it tomorrow, I just install it all, and the way I've got it all set up, it should be easy to take it out. But yeah, another thing is, so I've removed my little multimeter that was here, our voltage meter. Where did I put that? Yeah, it's somewhere here. There it is. So this is what you would have seen in my previous videos. Sitting right there. So I had this just straight wired to the battery, so it was always on. I've now replaced that with this one, which I've had sitting around for a little bit, and finally installed it. Took me quite a bit to try and get the wiring go around the connectors because of the little bracket here. I've wired it up to a switch so I can turn it on and off when I need to. I had my switch, my radiator fan switch, cooling fan. Before I just had it zip tied here, but now I've got it actually installed here. So yeah, so just a matter of putting this side fairing on, running the cord for the LED up to the back, and then putting the rear fairings on, and then attaching the LEDs in the back and connecting it all up. I've got a new tail light coming. That should be arriving eventually. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll get this back together and move it out outside and put the LEDs on. Alright, be back in a few minutes. Alright, it's all done. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet.